What's up, YouTube? On this episode of Coddiwomple Overland, we're going to be going to North Georgia and exploring the Warwoman Wildlife Management Area.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us.
Our trip this week started by us heading south, planning to go to North Georgia. It was going to be a pretty cool week because not only were we going to get to explore a little bit more of North Georgia, but we were also going to be able to spend some time with our patrons. We made it to the Warwoman Wilderness Management Area and met up with Clay and Sherry from Oh No Adventures. Our plan was to explore this beautiful area and put together a route for our patron ride that was coming up in a couple days. Clay and Sherry got to the area before we had and just kind of set up an impromptu camp until we got there. After saying our hellos, we made it a little bit deeper into the Warwoman Wilderness. We'd all been driving several hours to get here, so we decided not to do a whole lot of exploring today, just to set up camp and enjoy the nature around us. Clay and Sherry always fix incredible meals, and these steaks have been marinating since Florida. The rest of the evening was spent around camp, just sitting around the campfire and catching up. It was a short night because we were going to have a long day ahead.
What are you doing?
Sherry has clogged her sink up, so we don't have a legit snake, so we're going to use the antenna off the truck.
This is Plumber Bill.
Don't tell me it's one of those angled ones.
Okay,
More flexible.
now we got a limb. So you'll probably get that stick stuck down in there, Clay.
Probably so. Let me go this way.
After taking care of a little household maintenance there, it was time to air down the tires. We had been on highway pressure, and it was time to let them down to make things a little bit more comfortable for the day's adventure ahead. By this point in the morning, we had got off of the more traveled, wider Forest Service roads and found some more of this two-track type stuff. This is exactly what we were looking for. The Whirlwind WMA is approximately 3,000 acres of land within the Blue Ridge area of North Georgia. It's surrounded by national forest, and its name is believed to be derived from a historical Cherokee legend of a brave and a fierce woman who defended their people against enemy attacks. But the exact origins of the name are not fully documented. We were here in mid-May, and by this point everything had greened out and the mountain laurel had started to bloom. This is a really cool time of year in this region because everything is coming back to life. The only bad thing, if there really is one, is the fact that the foliage is so thick that you can't really see into the forest. That's also one of the coolest things about the eastern United States, is for all 4 seasons you get to see a completely different perspective on the same trail. In the summer, everything looks like this. It's full, lush, green. In the wintertime, everything is bare and you can see more of the landscape and topography such as rock formations, things like that. In the fall, you get the colors, so you get a little bit of a blend of all of it. And in the spring, you start seeing things transform from being able to see the landscape to being able to see the foliage, but you also see the flowers, and that brings another completely new perspective. Anytime that you come to this area, if it's a different season, it's going to look a little bit different. In addition to all the natural scenery, if you slow down and look around, you can find all kinds of historic scenery too. One of the stops that we made was right here along this creek. What we found is known as a log weir. This was built by the early settlers around the 1900s as a way to either store water and hold it back during dry times, or as a fish dam to be able to trap fish to make them easier to fish with. There's just nothing like the sights of spring.
Come on, here.
After checking out that cool place, it was time to get back on the trail and do some more exploring. But it wouldn't be long before we had to make another stop. One of the reasons that we came up here and kind of pre-ran this area was to make sure that we didn't have any obstructions like trees across the road. When we had our patrons coming in for the ride on the weekend, we wanted to make this as fun and seamless as possible for them, and that way they could have a great time and not have to sit and wait on things to be taken out of the way of the trail. While it sometimes is a lot of fun for people to work together, devise plans, and come up with a solution to fix problems like this along the trail, it's also a lot of fun just to explore without having to worry about anything like this. This was a pretty large tree, but Clay and I made pretty quick work of it. That's why we always carry a chainsaw with us. Pretty much no matter where we are, we always have something to be able to cut things like this out of the way. Not only did we have my chainsaw, but Clay also had his chainsaw as well. After clearing the trail, we were back on the move again. In addition to the trails that we found here in War Woman, there are all kinds of dispersed campsites. A lot of them are right next to a stream like this one. Now, like I said earlier in the video, we were getting ready for our Patreon ride this weekend, and you can't go to North Georgia without eating barbecue. And I gotta tell you, the Spotted Pig is some of the best barbecue that we have ever eaten. We actually picked several pounds of the pulled pork up to take back to our Patreon dinner because we were going to have a Southern style potluck dinner, and this was going to be the main course. We had such a large group for the Patreon ride, we wanted to make sure that we were going to have enough room for everybody and guaranteed a camp spot. So we did go ahead and reserve an entire campground for the ride. We went ahead and checked out our campsites early, but we didn't finish exploring there. We just dropped the adventure trailers and continued on throughout the afternoon. We really had a great time exploring around the Whirlwind Wildlife Management Area. You'll be sure to hang on till next week till we get into some trails that are a little more difficult in this area. Until next time, see ya.